family can be a source of disharmony, frustration, and what can one do in this kind of situation? That is a good real life question. I think all of us directly have or indirectly have had to deal with something like that, where you feel a certain situation or a certain dynamic is playing out in the family. And it can almost feel like there's nothing you can do about it, or you do something, but it's not terribly useful and helpful, and you feel very frustrated. And some folks who are spiritually inclined, we might feel like, gosh, there's some family members who are completely unaware of these kinds of ideas about consciousness, transformation, growth. If only they had a little inkling of this, things would be so much different, so much better. And I can see myself having a conversation with these people about certain things that would help them. But now, that's not a possibility. And so that's just one example of among many that I've come across when I'm working with people as a coach. And it is absolutely can feel very challenging. So let's get that out of the way. It can feel very difficult. And given that the family itself represents a unique kind of connection, because this is, a blood connection, we're born into this family. So you can't just actually typically walk away from that, even though sometimes that might seem like an option for some people. I would say, firstly, don't look at the family as if it happened by accident, as if you were thrust into this family and here I am, poor me, I'm stuck, with this family. Of all the families, this family, which is totally not true. So this is the first thing to recognize, that this family came together with tremendous amount of positive intention for connection, growth, and love. So this family that you are in has been custom designed with great care, specifically for you and, of course, all the members of the family. So when we recognize this, we at least start stepping away from this escapist type of initial reaction, like how can I maybe move across the country, move across the world, etc. Or maybe even stay close, but really emotionally be distanced. I would say these are all, in fact, ways of spiritually bypassing, because here is a family that you are born into, and then you can actually work with these individuals in order to transform yourself primarily, and you can also create an environment where other family members can choose to transform themselves. But in any case, you would have had a beneficial effect on them, no matter what they choose. So this is the point where you have the power. So you want to not go down the path of simply feeling like a victim in some ways. Instead, become intentional. Start looking at the family as this is special. It's a special family. It's very precious. And I am going to connect with all my family members at the essence level. Because even the most challenging family members, their personalities and behavior are the ones that may be bothering us, which is completely understandable. But if you look beyond that, beyond the persona, into their essence, you will find gold. You will find a lot of goodness there. And that is guaranteed. Now, it may be hidden, especially in certain circumstances. So the challenge is, how can I look past their outer appearance into their essence? Because that's where the love is going to be rekindled and re-recognized and re-established. And once you've done that, you've done a remarkable thing, actually. You've taken a relationship that looked outwardly challenging, but you've transformed it into one based on pure love. And so this family, even no matter how it looks from the outside, once you have gone to that place of love, it is forever changed. It is forever changed. And most importantly, you have done your job in terms of bringing love into that situation and also transforming yourself. Because what's happening throughout this is you are now more in touch with your own essence. So there's a beautiful shift transpiring within you and in your relationship with family members. And all this can take some patience. It can take, this is not a weekend activity. It's a long-term thing. And the beauty is that you will start seeing family members also shifting. When you have moved to a place of pure love, you will see that the family members are picking up on that without reading any of the spiritual books that you're reading. They can feel that from within you, that you are accepting them as they are. You're not imposing your philosophy of anything on them, and you're simply there. This is a remarkable transformation. If we start seeing this happening in families across the planet is going to be a planet of love and light. So our families are the most immediate place for us to start radiating love out into the world. And so the family, no matter what it looks like, is very special. It's very special. Why? Because if you look deep enough, there is love. When you choose light, life becomes increasingly joyful, purposeful, and inspired. I invite you to join me to explore the realms of light, the infinite possibilities that light offers.